Hey, would this bother you? What if I sat here and did this the whole time? I never chew gum on a stream, really. You know those people that are like, you know those business people that they're like, 25428. You know those business people that they're like, do you ever deal with business people like that? It's normally like a lady that smells really good. You know, she's all like, has her makeup, her nails are real long. Are any of you those kind of gum chewers? It's like it's almost like gymnastics of the gum. Gymnastic of the gums. Hey, Lycan Man Bad. Hey, Samantha Bree. Who one of those gum chewers you need to show yourself? Or are you a bubble? I used to pop my gum a lot till my friend Marlene, who comes in here sometimes, she's a moderator too. I met her when I was a flight attendant. She told me if I popped my gum again, she was going to slap me. And I thought she was kidding, and she was not. What the fuck, Marlene? Hey, Gold Star Mom. Let me see if I can pop my gum. This is bubble mint, sugar-free. I don't chew sugary gum. I don't chew that because it's bad for your teeth. Okay. Check if I could pop. I kind of did a pop, but I like to do the pop in the back of my teeth. Hey, Cara D. Hey, Sky Maiden. Hey. How you doing, Samantha Bree? Sorry about that. There was this lady do you guys have a Cracker Barrel near you? I used to work at Cracker Barrel. I was a server in the Cracker Barrel days when I was like 21. Heavy meth days for me. Well, I mean, as heavy as they came for me. So it was like a couple times a month, sometimes a couple times a week. Amanda Zananda. But there was this lady that worked the counter, and she's like, every time she'd put stuff in the bag, like she was a cashier. And there's some sort of like class to that, don't you think? Like if I were to chew gum like that, I would just look like a hey Jax. But like when it's like a really pretty, I don't know, there's something I like about it. It's very like, I don't need this job. My husband's rich, but I'm bored, so go ahead and 25428 76524. Okay. Stamp. Can't wait to go on my break and smoke my Virginia Slims. They do, and they smoke like those really skinny cigarettes with the long nails. Anyways, that's just my take on the whole cute little, what do they call it? Gitchy? Gulf Coast Mama! Happy Saturday! We're drinking out of our red Power Rangers cup. We're going to do a little rant before I wash my ball sack. And Brooklyn jumps off the balcony and gets in a fight with Hercules, who is our neighbor's golden retriever, who is adorable, but Brooklyn thinks she can push around. Now, if you do not see, real quick, Michael ran to PetSmart. We have a whole brand new... Let me just fucking shoot. Brooklyn, you better back the fuck off of that dog! Sweet tits, these children! Look what we're getting! Isn't that cool? Look at how cool! Brooklyn's not happy about it. So let me tell you something, okay? Look at his little collar he's gonna get. Isn't that cute? We're getting a cat. But gather around and I'll tell you the story, and then I'll do my little rant. Gather. Huh. No chance. No dance. No chance. No dance. No chance. Give me second chances. That's so cool! I won! Yay! Ow! My... Hey, Rosalang. Hey, Memphis Mama, Janie, Tracy. Hello. How you doing? Rosalang, you smoke Virginia Slims? Hold on, I got to burp. This coffee's making me have to burp. Sorry about that. How Hello, Jill Gilio. I hope you guys are doing good. I just wanted to do a rant real quick, but let me tell you about my cat. Hold on, let me spit my gum out. By the way, when I was in school and my teacher told me to take out my gum, first of all, I've always been about fresh breath, bitch. And I've never lost a tooth. And I've only had like 1 or 2 cavities. And that was like 2 years ago when I had to get my other wisdom teeth pulled out. So when that teacher would tell me, you need to spit out your gum, so I need to spit out my sugar-free gum that's cleaning my teeth and something that's good for me because why? And you want me to have bad fucking breath? I don't think so. So I'd take that shit, stick it under the desk, and pop a fresh fucking piece in my mouth. Oh, that's awesome, Amanda. I hope you enjoy your kid-free day. Hey, Scarlett, I love you. I just bought Scarlett's book. I'm going to read it. Her first one, Saving Paris. I ordered it on Amazon, so I should get it here in a couple of days. A rant. Yes, a rant. But first, let me tell you about the cat real quick. So this cat, the apartments have been probably trying to catch him because he's sleeping in a maintenance shed here, and he's homeless and very skinny. And my sister is the cat whisperer. She lives in the same apartment complex as us. And this cat has been sleeping like for the last 2 months in the shed, and he comes and she feeds him, and he's homeless and he's very, very, very skinny. So we are going to catch him, take him to the vet, make sure he's not chipped, get him neutered, do our deposit, all that shit, and take him here hopefully by Monday and save him. Because I can't stand the thought of him being outside. So this is his cute little face. Is he cute? Look at that eyeliner. Hey, let it be. God bless. Hello. How are you? Hey, Mel Hawks. Hey, Vampy. How you doing? You always do a little foot dance to my intro. I kind of do too. I kind of sit here and tap my foot. What did he say? Oh. Get out of my chair. Yeah, the cat eyeliner. Also, Michael wants to name him C80. Not Sadie, not C80. Well, C-A-T. Cat. And I was like, what? Yes, John Paul. Do you want me to not wash it? I could do that. C-A-T. So when we call him, I'm just going to call him Cat because C-80, come here, C-80, T. It's just going to be weird. Okay. So yeah. He is adorable, and hopefully we can save him. And hell, if we can't find him now, we've already got all the cat shit. So we're going to have to go adopt a cat somewhere. So some cat's going to be happy. Isn't that fun? We're just going to have to protect Doja. So anyways, let me get into my rant. Do you guys want to know that that there's assholes on this place of this environment? And I was telling some friends this morning that I've been sitting back watching things and people going back and forth at each other, people going at me and then me going back at them, just all sorts of shit. And if you step back and take a look at the big picture, Daria, focus on your own CAT, Daria. Oh, I love it. Oh, there actually is more than that. That is incorrect information. Okay, there is more. Okay, the back and forth is stupid. So when you see, of course, and then when you get along with people and stuff, but this rant isn't really about being in the middle. This is more about observing behaviors of people. One of the behaviors I want to point out is you have people that it seems like their duty was to chase certain people off of this platform and say, they don't deserve to be on here. Get them out of here. This is our community, or blah, 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 right? So then they succeed, or it happens, they get their wish. It's like this. Imagine having anybody have an asshole neighbor. Hit a 1. I love my neighbors. They're awesome. So I'm not a 1. I, I don't know if oh, yes, I have had. Ooh, there was this asshole named Caroline that lived underneath me one time years and years and years ago. I used to fucking drink with her and everything. But I lived above her, and she used to get mad because I would pee off of my balcony when I was drunk. Like, who gets mad over that? Actually, a little bit landed on her, so she got mad. That is a true story. My sister and I actually got evicted from that apartment because I wouldn't stop peeing off the balcony when I was drunk smoking cigarettes. Sorry, the bathroom was like way too inside the house, like past the living room. Okay, I'm seeing you do have some shit neighbors. Okay. Yeah, Becca Chu, that's because I've been lazy as shit. I told Michael, because we're going to see Shania Twain tomorrow, but I was like, I need to shave and I need to cut my hair. So I need to look good before we see Shania Twain tomorrow. But so anyways, you have asshole neighbors, right? So you do everything in your power to try to get that neighbor to move out, or just be like, oh my God, let's just fucking drive them crazy so they find a new place or don't renew their lease or whatever, right? So let's say you go back and forth and you're doing shit over and over and over and over and over to each other again and again and again. And finally that person's like, fuck this. Or let's say you report your neighbor so much, you report them for not taking their trash out to the HOA or to the leasing office or whatever it is, and they finally get the boot. Or you make your neighbor lose their job so they can't pay and they get booted because they can't pay their mortgage or their rent. You see where I'm going with this, right? So then your neighbor fucking moves somewhere else. Maybe it's the homeless shelter. Maybe it's someone's house. Maybe they have enough money that they're like, fuck it, I got my own house. And you stuck them to their new house. I thought you wanted them out of your neighborhood. They're gone. Hey, Gladys. They're gone out of the neighborhood. But you just can't fucking let it go, can you? So you follow them to their new home and start harassing them there. This is the way I look at how Amber, Natasha, Lycan, Miss Fucking Wonderful, Molly. This is what you wanted, right? You get people out of your community, but you're still fucking talking about them over here. And everybody has the right to talk about whoever they want to. Scarlett! Scarlett! I am not trimming my bush. The one, actually, the beard on my face right now is longer than the bush downstairs. That's a true story. That is a true story. But yeah, no, I am. I've just been lazy. That's all. So that's the way I look at people going over and Lycan's, his, what is it called? Twitch got suspended already because people obviously are going over reporting that. So this goes to show when you guys are saying it's not about cancel culture, it's not about harassing somebody or following or stalking somebody. It's about that what they're doing wrong. Well, you're so focused and fixated on them following them to see when they slip up. You do realize that everybody is imperfect, right? And everybody's going to fuck up probably multiple times per day. I probably fuck up like shit. I could be assholey throughout the day a lot, like outside of YouTube, just like rude to people in public sometimes, or like I always hold the door, but like I'm a city boy and I don't tolerate like nonsense. So if I deal with like really fucking annoying people that are drunk, or there's a lot of drugged out people in my city and stuff, and I just, I'm very short with them and like fuck off basically. But I have the right to do that because they're crazy. A lot of them are on fentanyl and stuff like that, or they do it right in front of me and I'm like, I can see you. Hey, you don't have Twitch? It's a cool platform. Hey, Eric. Michael's good. They're at their dart tournament. So I hope that analogy kind of clears things up. And of course, people are going to still talk about Amber, Lycan, any of these people, because I mean, that's a lot of the time really all they talked about on a lot of these channels. Hey, Laura V. So I was telling my friends this morning, they're like, why do people keep going on and on? Or why do they keep, um, hold on, I have to burp again. I apologize. It's the coffee. I think there's negative energy trolls in the chat. I could feel it. I think that's what's making me gassy. Okay. So, anyways, you have people talking about it. And then when people question, well, why are they still talking about it? This person's been booted, or they're gone, or they're not on the platform. Well, let's call a spade a spade. Step back, take a big look at the big picture, and see that if these people stop talking about them or stop going over, because let's face it, if you're still talking about it, it is content for you, right? It is. I mean, and we could all talk about whatever for content. That's what content is for. That's what topics are for. But if you deny peace offerings, you deny resolutions, you get what you wanted. Like, what do you want next? Do you want Lycan and Amber and them to lose their home? What is your end goal? Because you seem to not stop. And I don't even have to name names. If you guys know the situations, you know the people that just won't shut the fuck up, who literally sit there and cut Lycan's head off or Amber's and put it on little memes. And it's so stupid. Like, get a fucking life. Actually, I will say names. Lufa, you ain't out in fucking nature walking. You ain't out in fucking nature walking. You're literally taking time to screenshot their photos so you can cut their heads off and throw it in a fucking Twitch dumpster. Get a life. And then sit there and be like, oh, they're triggered. They're triggered. Listen to me very closely, okay? And I'll use this person, Cole D. Case, which, by the way, that's not the real name. You guys know that stands for cold case, like true crime cold case. Did you guys get that? Someone explained that to me a while ago. I was like, oh, duh. Here's a perfect example. I told them simply because, in my personal opinion, I don't believe that they're either one, confident enough to come on here, and they proved that yesterday, or two, they're a fake account. They're not really who they say they are. Maybe they show pictures of their dog, but I don't believe that they're the person that's in their avatar. That's my opinion. Okay. So I said, prove me wrong. I have no problem saying, oh, I was wrong, but thanks for camming up finally. If that's what it takes, if somebody has to bait you into fucking going on camera, then who's the triggered one? I think it's AJ's channel too, because she's very adamant about pushing it. Even so, yesterday, this is what happened, Scarlett. He posts a picture on his community post, or he or she or whoever they are. Because I said, prove who you are. If you are who you say you are, and you talk about my looks all the time, or this everybody else's looks, you talk about and talk about tons of people, right? Why don't you just go on camera? And why don't you just say, hey, my name's Cole, or hold a thing up next to you. My name's Cole. Say, Robbie, fuck off. I am who I say I am. So this person only ever films their dog, and I've never heard their voice either. Let's hear your voice with your face. So I just said, if you're so judgmental about other people's looks and stuff, why don't you come on camera and show us you are who you say you are and prove me wrong? So what they do is they make a picture on their community post with a picture of their dog on their bed or couch, it looks like. And they wrote a note saying, you feel me? Save Robbie, or something like that. And then, AJ was like, haha, so there's that. That didn't prove who you are. That actually proved my point even further, that you are afraid. And this is what AJ said when she responded, because she's very pushy, and that's why I think she's this account. She was like, don't ever show your face. Don't. You don't have to. No, of course you don't have to. But my point is, you won't. And AJ continued to say, that triggers Robbie so much. Keep pushing him. It drives him crazy. No, it drives you crazy that you're not brave enough to come on camera. That's my point. Same with you, AJ, unless you're heavily, heavily, heavily filtered. I call her sun-damaged Sybil. So does the dog outside, whoever that is. They agreed with me. So it's not driving me crazy. Oh my God, why won't they go on camera for me? The whole point is it drives you crazy that you just can't hit a live button or a record button and have guts to do it. That's what's driving you crazy. It's driving you crazy that you can't voice your opinion. And when somebody calls you out for not voicing your opinion as yourself, it's like, you know what it reminds me of? This is what all of these people, all these trolls, AJ, everybody, all of them, it reminds me of when I was in the closet. Until I was 18, almost 19 years old, and I was terrified to tell people I was gay. I was terrified of the backlash. I was terrified of people judging me, whatever it was, what I looked like, what I dressed like. I was terrified. But I would do things secretly. I would go on secret dates with secret boyfriends and stuff. And I was ashamed of myself. When you're not ashamed of yourself, you present yourself as you are, where you are, how you are, what mood you're in. And I always do that. And that's why people always want to cancel people like myself, Molly, Lycan, because when you are your authentic self, you're going to be in different moods. You're not going to be fake. So you're going to catch me in bad moods. You're going to put me in a bad mood. You're going to put me in a good mood. You're going to catch me in good moods. But I'm not afraid to be in any of those moods in front of anyone with my face and as myself. And there's been some things I've said on here that, I wish I could take back, or I've been ashamed of, or wanted to change. And I have fixed and made a lot of growth. And then you have people like these trolls that they don't like seeing growth in you. They don't like seeing you do better or do good. They want to keep you where you're at. And do you want to know why that is? I was thinking about this when I was sitting down peeing. I tried to poop, but I'm constipated, just so you know. That's why I'm drinking coffee, so hopefully I could poop sometime soon. So I was sitting there thinking, why do these people do this and stay around? And this is why. A lot of the people that have done it to me, some of them I've been friendly with. Hey, Mandy. Hi, everyone I haven't said hi to. A lot of them, they're, in my opinion, this is going to be cocky, but I have standards and boundaries. You're not good enough to be my friend. Or maybe you're not good enough to be Lycan's friend, or these people that you're trying to cancel, right? And no, that is true. You're not canceled. So since you're not good enough to fit into that circle in a positive way, you know that there's some sort of thing you can get, whether it's you want people's subscribers, you want friends from them, you want tips from them, or hell, maybe you just think that they're popular and cool. So you want to say, hey, I know that person, I'm their friend. But since you can't, you take the other route to stick to them like a fish on a shark's fucking ass. So you make videos of them and stuff, and you talk poorly of them because if you don't stick with them in some way, if you don't follow and get attention using their name in some way, nobody's going to fucking listen to you or watch you. Because you sure ain't tagging your name in your videos, are you? You're tagging our names. You're using our pictures. And I've offered peace so many times to these people, and I was telling my friends, they don't want peace because if you make peace, that will erase their content. Their content isn't about having peace with these creators. It's about going after them. So once you make peace, not only are they going to lose their content, they're going to lose their hateful audience because their audience is only there to hate bond. And that's it. So to everybody that I've asked to make peace, or I've tried to make peace with myself, or I simply say, why don't you just turn on your camera? There's always an excuse. Oh, he just wants to get my... AJ says I want to get people's information. No, I want you to have a backbone. That's what I'd like to see you do. You'd like to see you have a backbone as well, but your confidence stands in the way of that. Now, I know usually when I say stuff like this, AJ gets triggered and posts a heavily filtered picture and says, no filter. Bitch, we know what a filter looks like. It's 2023. We fucking know what a filter looks like. And you have severely sun damaged skin. You've said that openly. And it don't fucking look like that, bitch. So take all the fucking seats. Okay? Yes, Revenge of the Legion. You wish people would just move on past their hate. Me too, Bekachu, but that's the whole point. If they did, they wouldn't have or here's the other problem. If they make peace with someone, maybe they're afraid that their friends are going to get mad at them for making peace with someone. Well, fuck that. If there's ever an offer to make peace with somebody, I jump on that shit. Now, I do know and I am aware that there's people I've made peace with or that I get along with that are saying some pretty harmful things about my friends. And it may be back and forth, or it may be one-sided, or it may be back and forth and one side's saying worse shit than the other one. So in those situations, it's fucking hard. So I'm asking you people, if you truly cared or if you truly care about me, can you at least try to be kind or try to find some sort of way to work resolution or stop with each other? Now, I know that's not possible for everyone. And I ain't talking to my haters. You're always going to fucking run your mouth. Who cares? I'm talking to my friends that are fighting with each other. Yep. And Scarlett, you know what? Exactly. It's back and forth or one-sided, or one side stops, the other side keeps going. And I'm not talking about just your situation. I'm talking in general. And then finally somebody snaps because they're tired of being silent. It's because she lies a lot. That's the only way AJ can make friends, is through lying. So, and look, I'm not saying if you guys don't make peace with each other, I'm not going to be your friends, because that's not going to happen. I'm just saying it can tend to be hard. And I'm even talking about Dorothy, Lycan, Amber, Scarlett, Sally Ann. I mean, there's so many people. So I'm not, those are just some examples. But it's difficult because there's sometimes when you see things that you're like, it is wrong, what people say about others. And then you see how it hurts your friends. I know Scarlett hurts a lot from things. I know Sally Ann hurts a lot from things. I know Lycan can hurt from things, even though he may not show it all the time. Things still hurt. So when you're someone's friend and or even in the situation with me and Replay that we've made up, and I try to go in and say hi in her streams like she does to me. And then, of course, on her backup channel, there is more dramatic stuff. And just like she said, if I'm talking about one of her friends, she'll dip out. And I'm going to do the same. And the reason I go in and say hi and stuff is to show the people in her chat that don't like me, it's possible to make peace and coexist. And also to show my friends that maybe don't like her, it's possible. And I know maybe there's a lot more things that people have done back and forth that's worse to each other. But when you can see a good in somebody else, I mean, it is there. So that's why I never want to throw that away and be like, okay, well, screw all the progress that I've made, and let me just hate somebody for one of my friends. I don't operate like that. But I was having a conversation with friends this morning, and it's not okay, because even if I'm not going into somebody's chats, like let's say I'm not going into Dorothy's chats, because I've told everyone, if you guys are going back and forth, don't take it personal when I don't come into your chat. It's just that I don't want to be seen in there and people get the wrong idea. Hey, Regina. Exactly, Becca Chu. Lots of fighting in the same groups of people. Hey, Moose Knuckle. So it's difficult. And then I hear some things, that may be being said out of Dorothy's mouth or other people's mouths and stuff. And it's like, I can honestly say a lot of things that I've heard, like everybody wants to hate Lycan or Amber and all these people, but why? Like, there's so many people that do commentary and stuff, but a lot of people get involved personally with the commentary that they're commentating on when they don't have any personal experience in it. It's too much, Amanda. It's hard to even watch silently and wonder, like, what should I do about this, or what can I do as a friend? Sometimes you feel helpless, and then sometimes you have to speak up. Maybe sometimes we have to tell our friends, hey, you're making me feel really uncomfortable. You're dragging the shit out of my friends that are good people. You may not think that, and it's uncomfortable. And I've done this with so many people privately. I'm like, is there some way like we could fix this, or I could mediate privately? Like, I don't want to fucking do a whole freaking trial outside of YouTube. I don't have time for that. But is there anything that I can tell the other person for you and maybe to squash this, or just both agree not to talk about each other? And there's always that one stubborn person, or both of them. No, nothing can be fixed. They've done too much. Okay, that's great. Well, no, it's not great. It's actually terrible. Hey, Tara, I love you. Oh, you're with your son. Okay. Love you. That's great. So if I can't do anything to help, just know that I offered. So when you see me still supporting or speaking to that person or whatever, just know that I'm not supporting their anger towards you, because that's not what I want. I want things to feel comfortable for everybody. Hey, Naughty Audie. So I don't know, maybe for friends' sake or your own sanity, your own peace and stuff, like, you guys, shit would be so cool if people could just come on here and just talk, or even vent if you want to, and it didn't get so fucking personal or sided with so many sides. You gotta pick a side. But there are different types of people on here. And I say this time and time again, and I will never fucking change my opinion on it. People have big mouths when they aren't on camera. And I think that, I mean, look at the people who have been deleted. Those are all people that go on camera and are themselves. I think there's something in those people that, like Lufa said, she's in a forever prison. Well, you can get yourself out of that prison, that personal hell, by fucking doing positive shit. If you're in a prison, why are you trying to make everybody else miserable and go after people and sit there and taunt people? Haha, you got deleted. Haha, look, your head is in the trash can. How the fuck old are you, Lufa? Get a fucking life. Get a life. Don't sit there and talk about shit and make accusations, false accusations about people. And you know what I'm talking about. That can get people, you're talking about predatory behavior and shit. You guys are fucking gross. If you truly thought that, you'd go to the police. You wouldn't cut off someone's head on a meme. You would actually do something about it. You don't give a fuck about people's safety. You give a fuck about running your mouth behind your camera because you're too insecure inside and out of your own fucking skin that you can't stand seeing people that are confident enough to roll out of bed, scratch their dick, brush their teeth, throw on a fucking cap, and come on here and speak their mind. Because if you did that, you would have to take hours just to cake the makeup on the craters on your fucking face just to feel confident enough and still be terrified of, oh my God. And I swear, hey, darling Nikki. Darling Nikki says the problem is that some people think that they don't like someone. They must announce it. They must confront the person. No, you could just be civilized human being, shut the fuck up and keep it moving. Exactly. But then again, they're not going to get the attention they want if they do that. I'd come on cam looking not the best, but would still be confident with myself, and would get my videos made, torn down, all so you quit coming on camera. Well, you know what, Amanda? I've never seen you drag anyone's looks. You could correct me. So to the people that just simply don't come on camera for the actual reason of their privacy, or they are scared someone's going to make fun of them for no reason, that's different to me. I'm talking about people that run their mouths insulting on the daily, going after people's looks. People do it to me all the time. Has that ever made me terrified enough to turn off my fucking camera? No. Number one, I'm hot as fuck. Number two, refer to number fucking one. And number three. And number four, fuck off. No. So when I request and simply say, hey, why don't you turn on your camera? Let's see what you look like. It triggers the fuck out of these people. And they go crazy and they taunt you. And we're not going on camera. Oh, he wants to know what we look like. No, you would love to be confident enough to let people know what you look like, but you're not. That's what you're really triggered about. So you can make all the excuses in the world. I don't care. So if you're sitting, and even if you did come on camera and you look like the hottest person, that doesn't give you the right to make fun of someone else's looks. All I'm saying, it's a simple request. They're always about matching energy. If you're going to talk about my looks, let's do it even. Turn on your camera. But you won't. That's why you're triggered. That's what I'm saying. Lufa is the most filtered person I've seen on the internet. I come from the beauty community. Yeah, Lufa and AJ, they're up there on the they're the filter queens for sure. And please do not hashtag no filter or say no filter when you are heavily fucking like a cartoon. Come on, gang. You're not fooling anybody. I mean, yourself you are, but. Ooh, moose knuckle. I had pizza for breakfast, but hold on a minute.
Yes, I'm here, and I'm back. I have one quick message, and I'm only going to repeat this once. To Iva Drunk, Iva Boozer, just know that I have already been in contact with my ward bishop tonight and my local elders, and I have made them all very well aware of what...
Is this a Miss Portland troll account? Because 18 minutes ago, the most hated person on YouTube in the chat uploaded this video that's on someone else's channel. But if that is you, Miss Portland, and I don't know if it is or not. Yeah, it's hilarious. She tells Iva to crawl it back into her bottle and pickle herself. If that is you, Miss Portland, you crack me up. You're adorable, but I think you'd be better off just posting videos and not interacting or making friendships any further on this platform. Because you are entertaining to people. Just do commentary. Don't fuck with people. You're a terrible friend, so don't fuck with me. And just do your thing. Because you are funny. That shit was fun. Hold on. Listen to this.
The little plan is to try and destroy my spiritual religious life. Now you're trying to stick your nose in again where it doesn't belong. So again, just know that my bishop has a strict confidentiality rule.
How does one of those meetings go? Oh, that's kind of like the meeting I'm going to have with Space Monster and her mom and her lawyer, by the way. And she's like, you don't make the rules. You'll get an email. First of all, I'm going to tell you this. Here's my new rule, Space Monster. If you're going to have me on your channel and interview me with your lawyer, you're going to have to pay me $10,000. to guest appear on your shitty show. So get the money up, pay my retainer, or fuck off. Let's keep going.
So if you get in contact with him, he's not going to tell you anything. And same with my elders.
Her elders sound
They're
adorable.
very well aware of the situation at hand because I have given them the name of your head boss.
Who's boss?
Yep, that's right.
Who?
I have told the elders and my bishop everything.
Who's the boss
I
of...
haven't told...
Who's the boss of Iva Drunk? I have a problem. She has a boss? She does not have a boss.
My ladies group last night all about what's happening.
I hope she's not talking about her job boss. She's like talking about like mob boss, right?
So they're also all...
You bitch! Mrs. Portland, you just privated that video, you bitch. It is her. Stand down, Mrs. Portland. Stand down. Does anybody have that on recording? No, she really tells Iva to crawl into her vodka bottle or her liquor bottle and pickle herself. That shit needs to be on a t-shirt. Mrs. Portland, that is her. That is her account that came in here because only she would hide the video while I'm playing it. Shame on you, Mrs. Portland. Now cut to her. She's going to post a video ranting about me. Hey, Kelsey. Mrs. Portland, I do find you adorable and funny. Why don't you just let me enjoy you as entertainment? Jesus. Isn't the point you come on here? You go pickle yourself. Pickle your husband's pickle. I bet his has been sitting stagnant so long it is pickled. Anyways, you would drag those. Iva would drag. Iva is an annoying troll. I don't think she's funny at all. I think she's incredibly bored, fucking stupid, and has a serious problem with booze. She admitted to that. She's another one of those people that deletes stuff. When Iva drags people, like she has no backbone because she always deletes the videos in the morning because she's ashamed of her actions. I will drag the shit out of fucking Iva. I don't like that lady. She's a terrible fucking person. She says shitty stuff. She's horrible. And all she does is instigate. And so in closing, because I have to go get in the shower, anybody who your intention and your purpose when you log in is to see how much can I trigger a creator that goes online or on with their face, you can get a response as much as possible. It depends on what fucking mood I'm in. But at least you're going to get a response as myself with my face and with confidence to back that shit up. These people continue to prove on a daily basis. I have a problem's one of them. Filters, putting those stupid cat. I'm sorry, but I'm just going to say this. Cat and fucking filter emojis, and you're putting the little goggles and little. That's not cute. That's never been cute. It's not cute. It's stupid. I think when those things first came out, like Snapchat, I played around with them for like 10 minutes and got bored. They're dumb. They're not adorable. They're not creative. They're not original. They're fucking stupid, but they are there to hide eye bags, insecurities, wrinkles, and shit like that. That's the only reason people use that shit. And then they act like 12-year-olds and 5-year-olds when they make videos of people ranting or making fun. They're like, I'm going to do a parody of somebody, and they dress up. It's like a bear filter. It's like, first of all, that person looks nothing like a bear. You're just trying to hide the big fucking crater on your face that you got from when you had herpes 3 years ago and had to have a herpes digged out of your fucking cheek. Come on, gang. Come on. That's my opinion, of course. It's stupid. It's so dumb. Like, if you're going to do a parody, do it like a cartoon. Put some, hey, baby love, my baby love. I need you. Oh, now I need you. I wanna make out. I wanna do you good. Baby, baby. Sorry, the caffeine just hit. Or do what I did with the Sally Ann fucking thing. Like, dress up, put some effort into it. Don't just slap a filter on. I mean, the only thing your phone and shit hides is probably your bad fucking breath. Can you imagine? Okay, sorry, I don't want to gross you guys out, but these people's breath have to be like, don't get me started. Don't get me started. Okay. You've never needed a filter. No, Scarlett, you're beautiful. Scarlett is, I'm actually going to say this. This is a huge compliment. I mean, you were pretty on here, but the camera does not do you justice. Scarlett is, I thought she was tall. She's very petite, like very short and like 90 pounds. Her waist is probably like this round. Adorable, beautiful skin. She's beautiful. Same with Lokamai. Lokamai always used to tell me, she's like, oh, you know, she'd say different stuff, which I'm not going to say on here. And, you know, because we talk privately, everybody, we all say, you know, what bugs us or what insecurities, pet peeves we have. I saw Lokamai in person. I was like, you fucking liar. Where is this bullshit you're talking about? I don't see it. It's just, you know, and there's, yeah, brush your teeth and wash your filthy fucking mouths out. And Mrs. Portland, don't tell me what to do if that's you. You're not the boss of me. What are you? I'm going to use Miss Portland's words. You're not my mother. You're not the boss of me. It's a frick earth. Hold on. Where's that account now? Oh, let's see. Nope, she did not post another video. Oh, shit. I got to go get in the shower. Love you, Michael. Michael, you want to make out? Michael always has sexy breath and he's hot. So, fuck off. Hey, Jess Ruby. Michael and I are going to see Darling Nikki tomorrow because Darling Nikki reminds me of Shania Twain. And they're both Canadian weirdos. So. Oh, by the way, guys, that's what I was going to do before I get off of here. If you did not look at my community post, please go and sign. I'm not saying when the birthday is, but it's around this time. And I forgot to do one for Oscar, you guys. Oscar's birthday is like really soon. These are really hard to keep up on because I don't know everyone's birthdays. It's really fucking hard. But please, if you guys would like to, please go sign Gladys's Kudo board for her birthday. Gladys has been a great person, a great friend to me and many other people in this community and stuff. And I know a lot of us, we're always on here ranting, or maybe you think we're sad fishing or whatever it is, or you guys help raise money for my wedding and for tons of different stuff. And you guys have been really kind to me. And Gladys has been one of those people. Gladys got me a butt cake last year that she ordered online that I picked up for my birthday and stuff. So if you could sign it, and there's also a gift card attached to it. Gladys is like, no, don't do that. Because I was telling her, obviously, it's not a secret. It's hard to keep a secret. But there's a gift card on there, you guys. So if you're, the next time you're planning on, you know, giving something to me, give it to her instead for her birthday. She's amazing. And she's been a really good fucking human. And I love her. So, but, or if you just go over and tell her a happy birthday. So Gladys's card. There's the link to go sign it over on Kudo board. That's all I wanted to say. That's my rant. I did that pretty good without being super mean, huh? You guys, aren't you proud? Isn't that cool? So again, oh, Alicia. Yes, I think on my next stream, I'm going to get into this book. This is about the zodiacs and stuff. So the next time I do readings, we're going to talk about zodiac stuff. And it's going to be really fun. Thank you to LFT Alicia for ordering me this book. Good humans are amazing. Gladys, shut your filthy mouth, okay? It's your birthday, and you're not the boss of what we want to do for your birthday. Well, what you want to do on your birthday, but you're not the boss on how we can treat you for your birthday, okay? We could treat you like a queen. So take a seat, Gladys. Take a seat. Take all the seats. Yeah, hit the thumbs up or shove them up your... Oh my God! Today is Noodle Mash's birthday. Hey, Tammy. And I know, I think Tammy's birthday is coming up too. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Noodle Mash. Happy birthday to you. Do you like my tits, Noodle Mash? I hope they're good for you, okay? I gotta go to the gym, so please don't hurt me. And don't judge me. Happy birthday, Noodle Mash. I think she's having a birthday stream, right? I love you guys so much. I think that's all I wanted to say. Let's get out of here. Goodbye. Love you.
No, no chance. No, no dance. No chance. No dance. No chance. Give me second chances.